So I'm here with J.J. Reddy. He was a student in the wire class, and he's going to talk about his project in the class and what's happened since then. So, J.J.?
Thanks, Toby. So after the wire class, we were basically working on the social determinants revolving around food in the city and giving access and inspiring kind of entrepreneurship in the food sector. So our class looked at creating the ecosystem around food production, front-end processing, and the job creation associated with that. So kind of during class, I was developing my company, Urban Pastoral. So selfishly used every class I could to help move my company along and work with some brilliant classmates like you all have. So through that, I got to collaborate with some amazing School of Public Health students, some MICA students, and look at how we could develop a model that uses, for our company, it's high-tech agricultural growing facilities and front-end hospitality concepts. So after that class, I was fortunate. We had one of our speakers, Henry Posco, who's the CEO of Humanum, was in our class talking about the work they do with Humanum.
Did you know him before he was in class?
I did not know him before class, and fortunately that's
that's like a good thing. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. So it was a great introduction, and I grabbed his email and became friends with him and Cindy Truitt, who is also the Chief Business Officer at Humanum, and ended up after class, continuing to pursue my project and went through the Social Innovation Lab, which is kind of an incubator funded by President Daniels' office. And we got a little funding from the Able Foundation, and were able to launch a growing facility at Humanum in partnership with that group. I basically
Had a great party there.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for speaking. And it's been a great relationship. So they specialize in workforce development. As you all know in class, we have about 168,000 people living below the poverty line in Baltimore, and basically, Humanum really focuses on wealth creation through job creation, which is key. So we work with whether it's formerly incarcerated or people with developmental disorders, and they have a network of businesses that are geared towards creating those jobs. So we're kind of helping them and working with them to expand into this food sector. So we were operating our facility there. We've been there for a year and a half, kind of cohabitating, collaborating on these ideas, and seeing how we can use our food growth kind of help fuel that movement in Baltimore. And then recently, looking at how we could create more multifaceted jobs and get into this food sector. On a different level, we launched a restaurant here at our house in Remington. So it's been a great spot. There's 10 concepts from 10 local chefs. So we teamed up with Melanie Molinaro, who's a talented female chef. We had no idea what we were doing. We've never opened a hospitality spot before, but kind of per what we were doing at Hoppins, it's all about collaboration. So we took our business knowledge and operations and collaborated with someone who has really great expertise in hospitality. And about 9 months later, we were able to launch this restaurant in this space that really allowed us to kind of serve as a launch pad for hospitality. And what's really exciting is that I have a 300 square foot farm and a 400 square foot restaurant, and I have over 15 jobs created in those two spaces. So we're able to have our employees work in the farm and in the restaurant and take farm products, process them, kind of go from, we call it farm and fork instead of farm to fork. So we have our employees and the community involved at every step of the way. So it all started here with Toby, and we're very excited and blessed to have been involved in the class and work with everyone at Hoppins.
Thanks, JJ.